could say to make you try to feel okay, and nothing you could do to stop me feeling the way I do. And if the chance should happen that I never see you again, just remember that I'll always love you.
Hi, welcome back to Pandas, my dog, and me. So this video is a very important video because this is a video where I'm going to be talking about Pandas Awareness Day. So this is important to raise awareness because PANS and PANDAS is such an unknown condition and it can take years for children to get diagnosed. So I'm going to start off by explaining the onset of my condition and what my parents thought about it. Here we go. Hi. Twamp, filming a video. I forgot some fans. Right, hello, it's me, Twamp. What else do I want to know? Right, I'm Eva's assistant dog. What else do I want to know? If I want to know for me to sit down, alright. Okay, Tramp. Anyway, so the onset of my condition happened 7 years ago. It was just before my 5th birthday and I got chicken pox. Chicken pox are something which most children get. Mainly once, but occasionally they can get it more than once. But what happened was I got chicken pox and my mood changed. My mum likes to describe it as my mood changed overnight, and that is exactly what it did. We then went on holiday a month or so after my chicken pox, and I was laid on the sun lounger by the pool thinking, this isn't like me. Why aren't I going and playing in the water with my sister? But I knew at that moment something had changed. Something which I never felt before. But like lost. That's exactly what it was. That incident was then followed by 2 nasty cases of tonsillitis. But every time I got antibiotics to help with the tonsillitis, I was back to being my normal self again. That's when my parents realised something didn't add up. It took 4 years for me to get diagnosed. Maybe if there was awareness out there, it wouldn't have taken so long, and maybe the doctors would have fixed me before now. At first, when I first got diagnosed, I didn't really want to admit it. I thought of it as a disadvantage, but now I think of it as an advantage because I now know what PANDAS children go through. I've been there, done that, still am. But I'm here now, and I am going to make a difference. Before I got diagnosed, my mum had to do loads of research about my different behaviours. Eventually, we found a doctor who lived all the way in California, but we had to travel miles just for her to see us. I then got diagnosed with PANDAS, and that's when everything started to change. The problem was my local doctors had absolute no clue what was wrong with me whatsoever. They just seemed like they liked to discharge me. They might as well have said, we can't be bothered to deal with you. You're too much of a difficult case. Next. And that's more or less exactly what they did. But thankfully I have other specialists, but they're up and down the country, from north to south. So we don't get to see them a lot. Therefore, they don't get to check up on me as much as they'd like to. We discovered a treatment called IVIG, and this treatment works wonders. I have 2 rounds of it, and it's brilliant. It changes my life. But then the 3rd one gets declined by the NHS over and over again. Then we had to fundraise so that I can have another round of IVIG. We had to travel halfway across the globe, all the way to America. I'm not sure if any of you know this, but I actually helped diagnose my little sister. My little sister was displaying strange behaviours, and I thought, that's something what I do. Why is my sister doing it? And I used to tease her about it, and it was when I had no clue what I was saying, and I had no clue what I was doing. But I used to say things like, haha, you've got pandas. And I used to really upset my sister. One morning I teased her, and my mum said, I'll talk to you about that later. My mum talked to me about it later, and she basically said, Evie, you've been right. Me and your dad do think that your sister's got pandas. And then, like, the whole world flipped. I didn't like to know that my sister has or will go through the same things as what I've done. This is why we need to raise awareness. If they would have got to me sooner, maybe I wouldn't have been in such a state. Hopefully we got to my sister soon enough to prevent her from getting worse. If your child has any of these symptoms, make sure you get checked that it's not pandas or pans, because you don't want to leave it till it's too late. Anyway, wait, it's me, Twamp again. I know I've kept quiet, but now I've got to say, right, so I want you to, wait, what is it? So, Tramp's wanting you to spread the awareness, and the way you can do that is just click on the share button and share it to one of your friends. I would really appreciate it if you could do that, and maybe also check out some of my other videos. Bye for now! This is where we play the music.